Yo, it's your boy Roderick, and welcome back to another episode of our Road to Glory series with the Malik Jefferson story. Game after Troy, you can see that we have some play count increase as well as some pass protection unlock. So that is good that we get to move the big boys around, and that'll help us moving forward as we continue this journey with Malik Jefferson. We're going to advance the week, and as we do, we run into our academic advisor and say that we have a big lecture coming up. So I want to be a good student athlete, and we're most likely going to go moderately. We don't want to study all the way. We still want to have some time that we can use and go elsewhere. And just because it's a bye week doesn't mean we get to sleep. We get to do a little work here in our own backyard so we can prepare for our next game. Now, as we leave practice, we have our academic advisor is coming back to saying that we did well on our test or studies that we had, and we should see an increase in our GPA, which is good for us. And now we have our teammate, our safety, that's coming and saying we got a Bulldog Bash concert, and of course I want to be a good teammate, so I'm going to go with my team because I want to be a leader of the team, and that also increases our leadership. Now, with that being said, we activate fan favorite, which is good for us as well. So without taking any more time, we're going to get right into the game. We're going to even skip the opening. So this OU versus Mississippi State. Let's go. All right, we're outside. And as I said, we're going to skip the opening and get right into it. We have the ball first. So let's get cracking. Let's get into it. Malik Jefferson is starting the game off, and we're going to just start it off and hand the ball off with an easy run here. But our boy Jeffrey Pittman does what he does best and gets no yards here. We have to understand that this team is better than every other team we've played. They probably have a good O-line. They have a good linebacker core. So we have to play smart. We have an RPO that Malik is facing here. He decides to pass and give it to the bubble, and he loses 2 yards there. Maybe he should have handed the ball off there. Now we are 3rd and 12. Malik is ready to get the ball downfield. Let's see what he does. He looks back. He decides to throw left, and he overshoots the wide receiver, and that drive is stalled. So Oklahoma gets the ball, and they don't do anything. As you can see, Malik has a -1 passing yards, but he has to get it going. Snaps the ball. He looks. He gives it to the tight end, Max Reese, for a gain of 9 yards. He is starting to find the balance between his receivers and his tight end. He snaps the ball. There's a screen. Catches it. Pittman heads up the field and gets close to the 30-yard line. A good screen play. It developed very late, but he was able to get the ball and get up the field. Now, Jefferson is looking here with a stack box. He decides to run the ball with a read option there. And he gets a loss of 4 yards there on the play. But he now has 20 passing yards against his will, so we just got to get cooking here. Now he snaps the ball. He gives the ball off to the number 18. He's moving. Jaron Glover. He's going. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Bulldogs. That is how you respond. Did a quick out and was going up the field. So Oklahoma gets the ball, and they get 3 points on the board. Way to start the game off. Now they have to see if they can keep moving the ball. Jefferson snaps the ball. He's looking. Quick slant, and he catches it. Number 6, Milner. He's going. He is past the 50. The Bulldogs are starting to cook here, baby. Jefferson is getting comfortable in this offense. He's starting to realize what he has to do to win. This is a big game. We're playing against number 2 Oklahoma. Pittman, he finds, he jukes, he shakes, he gets the first down. He gets past the 30. This team is starting to find a rhythm. They are starting to put the pieces together, but can they close this game out? He snaps the ball. He looks. There's a slant. There's a deep. Oh, there's a fumble. Fumble on the play. Can he get him? And he's down. He was down. Are they going to call it? Take a look at the replay here. Boyd does a deep post, and he catches it, and he's down. Let's see if it gets overturned. So, unfortunately, there is no challenge on the play, but Oklahoma does go down and score 3 more points. So now Mississippi State has to get a drive going because you can't play catch up with this team. Pittman runs the ball and gets a gain of 3 there. Hopefully that Malik Jefferson doesn't get rattled by that play and he can come back and march down the field. He sees Max Reese there for the catch, and it's 3rd and 3. They have 3 more yards to go. We're looking at a minute left going in the first quarter. There's a slant and he picks. Oh, and there's an incomplete pass. The ball hits him in the hands. Now that Oklahoma has turned the ball over, Mississippi State is in a good position. He snaps the ball. He's looking. Slant. Catches it. And that is number 18, Jaron Glover. Jaron Glover is starting to be one of Malik Jefferson's other favorite targets besides Max Reese and Corey Milner. And that is the end of the first quarter. So this is the thing that they have to get done. They have to be able to put those drives together. As you can see, the passing yards 166, rushing yards 11, 12.6 yards per play. There has not been a turnover yet by Malik Jefferson. So let's see what he can do. See if he can get a touchdown here on this drive. They have a 3-out tight end tucked into the backfield. Snaps the ball. He looks. He gets sacked on the play. That is a loss of 6 yards. Unfortunately, that's not the way you want to go. Let's see if they can get some points here. Move the ball closer. Snaps the ball, and he runs. Pittman gets up and gets a substantial gain. They're on the 11th yard line. Let's see if they can get a first down here without having to kick a field goal. Snaps the ball. He looks. He goes across the middle, and the ball is dropped by number 6, Corey Milner. That would have been a good play. So, Oklahoma punts the ball once again. And moments like this, if they are not scoring, the Bulldogs have to capitalize. Jefferson, play action, he's looking, he tosses it, almost picked from the tight end. That was a crazy play that could have been pick 6. Snaps the ball, he's looking, he goes across the middle, and that is a flag. Pass interference on the defense. Pass interference, defense. And we'll take that. Unfortunately, good thing that wasn't a, unfortunate pass where it was picked off, but good eyes by Malik Jefferson. He snaps the ball and he decides to run it with Pittman. Pittman does a little juke there, but doesn't get that many yards, but he gets a yard. Gain of 3 there. Gets a few yards there. Can't complain there. All right, so we're back with the tight end set. Here he looks, he snaps the ball. He dumps it to the running back. Jeffrey Pittman just has to run north and south. All the jukes and the shakes and the bakes and the spins will hurt him getting more yards. Jefferson's looking for a screen here. He snaps the ball. I think it's wide open there. He looks. He's going behind his O-lineman, and he gets the first down, and he's past the 50-yard line. That was a good call to send. That was a good call to make the screen pass there because they were sending a little heat play action there. He's looking, drops it off to Max Reese. Max Reese catches the ball, gets a gain of 2 yards there. They have to continue to work because, as you can tell, Oklahoma is no slouch. They have a good defense. They just have to keep working and moving. And there is a run there by Pittman. Pittman had a hole but decides to bounce toward the outside, which was unnecessary. Pittman has no field vision whatsoever, no ball carrier vision. He has to be able to see the lane and just drive it, plant his foot in the ground and go. 5 wide here. He snaps. He's looking across the middle there. Number 11, Anthony Eager. And it is 4th and 6. So once again, Oklahoma does not do anything, but it puts the Bulldogs in good field position. Malik has 187 passing yards, 1 touchdown. Let's see what he does on this drive. It is a run. It was actually an RPO there that did not look presentable. So he decided to hand off on the run there. Now Malik is trying to figure out where he can place his ball. He snaps the ball, he looks, he throws across the middle to the running back, and he gets the he does not get the first down. 3rd and inches. I mean, unfavorable spot there from the ref. I feel like he got over. Let's see what we can do with this RPO here. He snaps the ball, he looks, he hands it off to the running back, and does he? 4th and inches. What's going to happen? They're going to go for it. The Bulldogs are going to go for it. There's no way they can't get this first down. They have to get this first down. They have to get the ball, and there's a change of play there. Here is, he hands, and he takes the ball, and does he get the first? No! Turnover on downs by Malik Jefferson. So the ball gets turned right back over to the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And let's see if they can capitalize being on this side of the field in good field position. Motion there. Jefferson snaps the ball. He drops it off to the tight end. Let's see if Max can get a hold. He's holding him up, but he got him down. Lost of 4 yards there. Unfortunate. But let's see what Malik Jefferson can do. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He gets the ball across the middle. And there's another incomplete pass by Max Reese. And Malik Jefferson snaps the ball. He's looking. His little jumbled up there. He gets it across, and he catches it. That is Anthony Yeager. Malik keeps continually fitting those balls in those tight windows. So let's see what they can do here with having 4 yards to go. He hands it off to Pittman, and Pittman jukes. He cuts back, and he is down. Again, if Pittman can just plant his feet in the ground and just run, they have a chance of getting more first downs, possibly touchdowns. We have hit the 2-minute warning. It is do or die situation for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. They have to score here. We have an RPO situation here. Let's see how they handle it. Jefferson fakes. He throws it to Reese. It looks like it's going to be a touchdown! Bulldogs! Max Reese coming through. 2:15. 2 touchdowns by Malik Jefferson. Now, this is part of the game where everything starts to crumble. Oklahoma can still come back. There's so much time left. So, Jefferson is backfield. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He throws a quick out there to number 18, Jaron Glover. They're starting to do a hurry-up offense here. Let's see what they can make out of it. See if they can get some more points. Now it's under 1 minute. Clock is ticking. He's looking. He steps. He throws off into the flats there. Number 5, Max Reese. I believe they call a timeout. Yes, Mississippi State does call a timeout. We're looking, he snaps the ball. He's looking left, he's looking right. He drops it off into Max Reese. Out there at the corner route. Max Reese has come to play today. All right, so because of an injury, no clock is running. Jefferson snaps, he's looking. He has Max Reese up the seam. This team is starting to click, but time will be going in just a second. Tick, 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 tick. It's moving, and Jefferson needs to get the team set. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He decides to throw the out route, and it is batted down. So that gives Mississippi State more time to figure out how they want to play. Let's see how they play this here. He snaps, he goes for the slant, he catches it. He goes for the hitch route, actually. That's number 86, Anthony Harmon. Let's see what happens. They called another timeout, so we're gonna look, snap, he's gonna throw the ball across, and that is a catch by Max Reese. Hurry up offense. We're gonna see how Malik Jefferson plays this. He switches it around to give him more room. Oh, we're going with a run here. RPO, he looks, and he just gives the ball off. I think they're going to probably play for the field goal, which I think they are going to do. That is the smartest move to do, and they are walking off the field. So yes, play for the field goal. They get the field goal, and now Mississippi State Bulldogs are back in the hot seat. They have to, and couldn't even get the ball off. They are starting hot in the second half. Come off the right tackle. Just let him run by him. Snaps the ball. He's looking. He sees someone across the middle. He catches it. That's number 81. That is Mr. Evan Boyd there with a catch. But it's 3rd and 10. Let's see what they can do. He's doing pass protection there for Malik Jefferson. He is getting ready to make sure that everybody is locked up so he doesn't have anybody, because he does have 5 wide here. Snaps the ball. He's looking and gets sacked. Guy comes off the corner just screaming. Unfortunately, Oklahoma goes down the field and scores another 3 points. Mississippi State has to keep scoring if they don't want to lose this game. Jefferson snaps the ball. He's looking. There's a corner route, and he goes up. Reese catches the ball. He catches the ball. Reese is a baller. Don't tell me Max Reese did not come to play today. It is 302 passing yards with 2 touchdowns from Malik Jefferson, and they are in the driver's seat here. Oh, the ball just got batted down, but number 6, Corey Milliner, was wide open. Wide open. That would have probably been a lot of yards, possibly a touchdown. Snaps the ball. He looks. He passes across the middle. He catches it. That is number 18, Jaron Glover. It is 3rd and 7 on the 28-yard line. Let's see how they can convert this 3rd down. Hopefully it's not a 4th down. There's someone screaming across the middle. He catches it, and there's Max Reese once again, getting up almost to the 50-yard line. There on the 45-yard line. This guy will probably win a trophy before it's over with. Play action here. He's looking. He drops it to the running back. Pittman is headed up, and he gets to the 40-yard line. Jefferson is starting to feel the rhythm of the offense. He just can't give the ball away. Play action there. There's a nice block, but instead of just running up the field, number 86, Antonio Harmon, decides to do a spin move midfield. Unfortunately, doesn't really lose any yards, so there's no harm, no foul there. Now, Jefferson has a play action pass amongst them. Let's see how he can get it. He's looking. He gets the ball back, and that was almost picked off. This defense has come to play in the second half. They're pulling out all the stops, all the blitzes. They realize Malik Jefferson cannot sit back, and he hands it off to Max Reese again. But Max Reese does not get the yards that he needs, and it is a 4th down. Unfortunately, Oklahoma responds with a touchdown because the punter did not put them in good, put the defense in good field position. They put him in the worst type, so we're going to see what they do here. There's a play action, and he's going to throw across. Nice, Max Reese, there's a block. If Antonio Harmon would have blocked those 2 guys, Max Reese would have spawned it for a touchdown. It was wide open. So there's a snap there. There's going to be a run there. Pittman to the outside. He jukes more to the outside when he should have juked in and probably could have got a few more yards there. Malik Jefferson is trying to put the team on his back. He has 360 passing yards here with no turnovers. There's a play action. He's looking. He just dumps it to the running back to make an easy play. And this is why Jefferson has no turnovers, because he is making smart decisions. Now, we have to convert this 3rd down. So Jefferson's in the backfield with the running back flanking to his right. Snaps the ball. He's looking. He tries to throw, and he gets hit there. So there is another 4th down. Luckily for the Mississippi State Bulldogs, Oklahoma does not score but puts him in good field position. So let's see what Jefferson does here. Snaps the ball. There's a screaming play action, and he gets the ball up. Again, the offensive line is like Swiss cheese. These guys are screaming through the lane, and Jefferson is doing what he can with the play action. There's another play action, and he steps, he throws. He has someone wide open, and he overthrows him. Oh my goodness, that would have been a tutty. Antonio Harmon wide open, a little duck that comes out and just couldn't get the ball. His accuracy is not the best. Snaps the ball, he's looking, he has an out route, see if he can catch this again. Number 18, Jaron Glover gets the first down. So now Jefferson has to work his magic. They have to score. They have to score here to stay alive because anything can happen. And there's a catch, great catch by Corey Milliner. Corey Milliner is just a big body that can catch the ball using his hands and put the ball into the numbers where he can use it. Snap here, he's looking, he throws across the middle, but he doesn't catch the ball. Max Reese had his hands on the ball and just unfortunately drops it. 383 passing yards here for Jefferson. And there's a run, but there is no movement because the guys have come free. A loss of 3. And now let's see if they can convert this third down. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He throws across the middle. There's a catch by number 81. There's a touchdown. Bulldogs. Evan Boyd. With 73% on his passing yards, they're in a good field position. It is 6 minutes and 30 seconds left, but let's see if they can capitalize. And there's another drop ball by Corey Milliner. In order for Mississippi State to come out of this stadium with a W against number 22 Oklahoma, they have to put the foot on the necks of this team. They're going to run the ball here, and there is nowhere to run with Jeffrey Pittman. It is a 3rd and 14 here. It's a hard chance of converting, but let's see what they do. The ball is snapped. He's looking. He throws the out route. He catches it. Can he get the fan? He steps out. 4th and 3. If he would have stayed in, that could have been a first down. So Mississippi State does kick a field goal. Oklahoma does not score, but they have to drive the length of the field, and let's see what happens here. Snaps the ball, play action pass. He's looking. He just drops it off to the tight end there, Max Reese. And playing in this veer and shoot type of offense, you have to read the ball quickly. You have to read the defense. You have to get the ball out there very fast. So this is what he's having to do. Across the middle, catch by number 18, Jaron Glover, but it's only a 3rd and 1. It would have been better if they would have had the first down because more clock would have run. So they're going to probably try to run here so they can see if they can get the first down. There's a run. He's right up the middle. Just run north and south and get up. And there's a 4th and 1. And, of course, they're going to punt. Let's see what turns out here. As you can tell, Oklahoma scores again. The defense can't hold. Baby crap in a leaky diaper. Let's get it. Let's see what happens. And there's a pick. There's a pick. Jefferson didn't see the linebacker lurking. It's a pick. His first INT of the season. Now it is 31-30 Oklahoma. As you can tell, this is why Jefferson has to play smart because the field position put them in great way to try to score, and Pittman, he jukes off and he gets a few more yards. It's 2nd and 5. So it is do or die time here. Let's see if Mississippi State can march down the field and get a touchdown or at least some points. He's looking. There's a drop. He had the corner route with Max Reese, and it is 3rd and 5. There was a drop there. That was a catch that we need to have. Everybody's starting to drop the ball lately. Snaps the ball. He's looking. He throws the ball, and he could not get it off. It's 4th and 5, but they're going to go for it. They have to convert this drive if they want to keep their hopes alive. Pittman standing there. He's waiting. He's looking. He sees there's a corner out. He catches it. Max Reese drops the ball once again. And I believe that is the end of the game for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. So we're going to take time and watch what happens here. They're running the time off the clock. We have no timeouts. And my friends, that is the game. All it took was one turnover to decide the fate of the Bulldogs. And the Sooners come in and knock off the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Such a tough loss to have, but that is not going to stop us, because the next week we have Alabama that we have to contend with, and they are number 1 in the nation. So we have to focus all of our time and energy to that game, and I'm not going to waste your time because what we've come here for is gameplay. So let's get into the game. Did you pray today? Did you pray today for a good day? We are facing number 1 Alabama, Malik Jefferson and Mississippi State Bulldogs. We're here to do one job and one job only, and that is to knock off the number 1 ranked team in the nation. Let's get it! So Alabama gets the ball first, and fortunately enough, they do not score. So it is time for Malik Jefferson and the Mississippi Bulldogs to put a drive together. Lined up, they have an RPO here going. Malik snaps the ball. He throws it out to number 86, Antonio Harmon, with a 5 yards on the first play of the game. All right, Malik knows that he has to play perfect this game in order to win. So let's see what we can do. He snaps the ball. He gives the ball for a hitch. Max Reese. That could have been a bad interception there. Could have been a bad play. But unfortunately, Max Reese come through. Max Reese has to play good this game as well. He dropped a lot of balls last week. Snapped the ball, RPO, handed off to Max Reese. He's cut up the sideline, and he gets to the 35. Max Reese is that guy. I'm sure he can win the tight end award this year if he keeps doing what he's doing. It's just the Bulldogs have to play their game. Quick game pass in the veer and shoot. They got to do it. Snaps the ball. He looks. He sees a hitch there, and he throws it to number 18, Mr. Jaron Glover. It's an injury time out there. Now, Malik knows what's at stake here. He knows he's playing against the number 1 ranked team in the nation. So with 36 passing yards, he is trying to do his darnest to get them to the promised land. Snaps the ball. He looks, he sees the running back out, but the running back drops the ball. That is one thing that we cannot have in this game, is drop passes. We need every opportunity to score. Jefferson flanked for his running back to his right, and he's looking. He sees one across the middle. He throws it. He catches it. That is number 11. Anthony Eager. Anthony Eager is starting to find his way into the offense and finding things that he could do and works better for him. So good for him for staying, focused and getting the ball. Snaps the ball. He looks. Max Reese dumps it off to the right there, and he gets a gain of probably 1 yard. Now, Malik knows that this is the most important drive, so he has to kind of do his job. He looks. There's an RPO there. He gives to the running back. If Pittman just runs and plants his feet in the ground and just goes, he could have gotten more yards than that. But now it's 3rd and goal on the 5-yard line. Jefferson's in the backfield. He snaps. He looks. He steps up. He decides to run. He starts to take off. Touchdown! Bulldogs! Malik Jefferson calls his own number there. And once again, Alabama got the ball, and they weren't able to capitalize. So Malik knows the time is now. If you're going to win a game, this is how you win it. You can't make no mistakes. Snap the ball. There was almost an interception. Once again, just like last game, the D-line took a step back off the line, and Jefferson didn't see him. But unfortunately enough, this one didn't go for a pick 6. Snaps the ball. He's looking. There's a screen play. He gives it to Pittman. Pittman goes on the outside, and he makes it to close to the 40-yard line. It is 3rd and 5. Jefferson there took a shot, but he's getting back up. So the more that they can do quick passes and get the ball out on a tough defense like Alabama, the more they could be successful here. Now he snaps the ball. He's looking. He gives it. And once again, almost an interception. Jefferson has to be careful on those type of plays. And this is what you don't want. You don't want to go 4 and out or 3 and out and giving the ball back to Alabama where they can easily score down the field. Snaps the ball. He looks there for the out route. And there's a catch there. Great catch. 2nd and inches there to go. 69 passing yards with 1 touchdown from Malik Jefferson. Jefferson knows it's a handoff here. Staying to the inside could have probably done him some good, but Pittman is going to be the bane of the Bulldogs' offensive existence, so he has to be able to push. Now he's looking. You can see potential. Max Reese is wide open around the middle, and he's going, and he's on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 by the Bulldogs. Max Reese is that guy, that safety valve for Malik Jefferson. The more he keeps pushing, the better it's going to be. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He sees right there in the middle again once Max Reese. Max Reese has become his #1 target, barring other receivers such as Glover, Milliner, and Harmon, and even occasionally Boyd. Now we're going with a read option here and get a substantial amount of yards there. It's 3rd and 4. Pittman didn't do any jukes, just kind of put his foot in the ground and just went forward instead of trying to spin. So nice yardage there. Jefferson's finally reached 100 passing yards. See what he does. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He throws that. Oh, throws the slant. But Milliner kind of shucks him off and gets 1 yard, but it is 4th and 2. So let's see what the Bulldogs have in their back pocket here. Snaps the ball. He's looking. There's a wide open. He cuts up 18. Number 18, Jaron Glover, came through wide open. Let's see if he's going to get him a touchdown here. Snaps the ball. He's looking. Going across the middle. He throws off to running back and touchdown! Jeffrey Pittman coming out the backfield with a swing for a touchdown. Mississippi Bulldogs. So Alabama gets the ball, and they do not produce any scores. So once again, Mississippi State knows time is of the essence and is urgent, so they have to score if they want to keep it. Drops it to the tight end and gets a gain of nothing. The Bulldogs are in the same position as they were last week. They know that they have to score or at least put up some type of scores each drive. If they don't, it is critical. But Pittman kind of shakes and bakes but gets no yardage there. And now, because of the type of offense this is, putting themselves in long and distance is essentially not the way to go. But let's see what they do here. Snaps the ball. He looks. He has an out route there. Max Reese catches the ball, and he gets up to the 35-yard line with the 1st down. Max Reese is him. He's him. Reese's Pieces in here. He is piecing them up, baby. I love the way Jefferson sits back in the pocket. He's feeling so comfortable with the team. So he's just kind of delivering where he wants to go. Pittman is cutting up, does a spin, and he gets almost toward the 50-yard line. They are starting to feel, they know that they have to keep possession of the clock before they go into the half. So they're just taking their time, slowly dinking and dunking down the field. That is how you waste time. You run time off the clock, and you do what you have to do in order to score and get in that field position to score. Snaps the ball. There's a run. And once again, there's a spin move unnecessarily by Pittman that is essentially putting the Bulldogs in unfamiliar territory when it comes to where they want to be. Jefferson looks. He snaps the ball. He sees the in route, and he gets the ball off. But it was almost picked off by that defensive lineman of the Crimson Tide. Once again, Alabama receives the ball, but they are not able to capitalize. So let's see what the Bulldogs have in store in this drive. So Jefferson stops the ball. He's looking. Someone's across the middle. He throws it. There's number 81. He's going, and he gets toward the 50-yard line. Evan Boyd is starting to click here and get comfortable in this Bulldog offense. And that's all he needs to do. Looking across, he sees, he tries to drop it across, and there is another interception by Malik Jefferson. tried to throw it in there. Fortunately enough that they didn't score. That is the second interception of the season. Jefferson has to start playing smarter, realizing that this receiver core cannot get separation. And there is, got the ball thrown away just in time while he was hit to avoid any turnovers or sack for losses. Snaps the ball, he's looking, he sees across the middle there, number 86, Harmon, but they're doing a hurry up offense here because there's 29 seconds on the clock and they need to get the ball going. At least they can get in field goal position. There's a screen that was timely. The Pittman, he's looking, there's a block by, oh, it's about to head to the touchdown! Bulldogs! I got tongue-tied there because I couldn't believe that number 56 went in for that block and hit a double block on that defensive back. What a screenplay! So coming out of the break, Alabama does not do anything, but it is Mississippi State's ball. So let's see what they can do. 3 touchdowns total for Malik Jefferson. Snaps the ball. There's a play action here. Seeing if he's looking, and he gets it out just in time, but a little too far because he got hit there. Again, the Bulldogs have to be in control of this situation. There's a snap. He sees him going across. There was almost a pick, but number 6, Corey Milner, is that guy. Comes back and reaches back for the ball and grabs it. Malik is throwing in the tightest of windows, some almost getting picked off. How is he doing this with such weak accuracy? Snap the ball. He's looking. There's an out route. He's cutting up. Number 18. He's headed down the sideline to the 20-yard line. Glover is starting to find the pace that he's in. And this team is shocking the nation. Unbelievable fashion. They are finding ways to beat this Alabama defense. I mean, it doesn't help. They are at home. There's a run here. And Pittman, once again, hidden with the jukes. And it gets nowhere. It's a tight formation here. There's a little bunch here. Got a wide receiver on the right. And he's looking. He's going to throw across the middle. Number 86 there, of course. Harmon comes through. One thing about Jefferson, he is going to stay in that pocket and he is going to deliver that ball if he can, whether it's last minute. He has the wheels to run, but he decides he wants to create and show everybody that he is dual threat. Snaps the ball. He hands it off to the running back. He is going up the middle, and it is 4th and 3, and they are going to settle for a field goal. As you can tell, the field goal has been kicked with 75 completion yardage, percentage of completion yardage. Malik decides he's going to drive down the field. He's looking. He gets the ball off. Very late pass. That could have been an interception if he wasn't thrown off on his tackle there, because he was looking for a deep shot that developed very late. Snaps the ball. He's looking. Someone's across the middle, and he catches it, and he is down. Great pass there. 3rd and 4. Let's see if they can convert here. A stacked wide receiver set over here to the left side. He snaps the ball. He's looking. There's a screen pass. Nothing out of it. Alabama start to sniff that screen out. This is uncharacteristic of this Alabama team. Usually they could go down and score with ease, but no longer. Nick Saban at the helms, so they're trying to still figure it out with their coach here. And there's a snap of the ball, and you see he's a sitting duck. Jefferson might have had someone open, but he just stood there, and I don't know what he was staring at, but that could have been a disaster of a play. He had lost 7 yards there. Snap the ball. He's looking. He gets the ball out to the out route, and number 18, Jaron Glover, once again catches the ball. Almost, if he would have stayed in bounds just like he would have done last week, that would have been for more yards, most likely across the 50. Snap the ball. He sees a hot route, and he's going across the middle there. That was Corey Milner for the catch. What is possessing Malik Jefferson to go crazy like this? He's a man possessed. Handoff there. looking for the out. There's a spin move, and he gets nowhere. A loss of 2, actually. He knows he has to control the clock here. He has to be a time manager. It is 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. He snaps the ball. He's looking. There's no one open. He takes a sack. Everyone was covered there. It is 3rd and 22. Put himself remotely out of field goal range. And let's see how they can climb back here on this possession. See if they can make it any closer. Snaps the ball. He's looking. And he's holding the ball too long. And there is another sack by this Alabama defense. What is happening here? And just like Oklahoma fashion, they score. So Alabama's scoring. So now it's just playing keep away. Snaps the ball. He's looking right there in the... That was a dangerous pass. There was a guy sitting and there was a guy coming across. 2 receivers in the same area, which was very dangerous. Jefferson had Reese open, just decided to go across the middle there. He snaps the ball. There's a play action. Wide receiver gets picked up. He tries to roll out. He throws it, and he catches the ball. Number 6, Corey Milliner is becoming that dog for this team, becoming a great safety valve, just like Max Reese. Shouldn't be a safety valve, but for some reason, Swiss cheese offense, O-line can't do it for him. Now, there's a run. If he would have just run to the inside, Jeffrey Pittman is going to kill this offense with his running style. He has 10 rushes for 4 yards. What are we doing here? Snap the ball, looking for the corner out, and Max Reese is there for the pickup call. Nice catch there. They know now it's do or die. They can't let them back into the game here. If Alabama scores, it's 21-24, and again puts them in a bad position. So they need to score here if they can. There's a run. Pittman, no blocking up front, nowhere to run. It's all downhill from here. Snaps the ball. He's looking. He throws across the pass here to Max Reese. Long as he's just trying to keep it into field goal range. Jefferson has to keep this manageable yards, field goal range. You have a pretty decent kicker. They're going to go to screen pass here. Maybe the safe bet. He drops it off. That linebacker or D-line was lurking. So kind of no harm, no foul. Just a loss of 4 yards on the 28-yard line. This should be an easy kick. And they kick the field goal, but Alabama does not score. So with 4 minutes left, this could be the game if they just play keep away. Let's see what they do here. They run the ball. He passes off. And, of course, handing Pittman the ball may not be the move. So you may have to kind of get more creative, but you are running time off the clock. Malik is in the backfield. He's looking. He sees a slant there, just trying to make it manageable. He knows that if he just keeps the ball in front and don't turn the ball over, that they have a chance of winning this game. Snaps the ball. Look left, look right. He has someone across the center, and it's almost 4th and 1. They're going to go for it because they believe they can get this first down. If they can get this first down, it is GG's in the chat, my friends. It's going to be game over. Let's see if they can get this RPO in fashion. He's going to throw it. He catches it. He's get the turnover on downs. No way. Well, Alabama couldn't get the job done. So, this is coming all the way down to the marbles. Their nice catch. And Alabama calls their first time out. Snaps the ball. Play action there. He's looking. He decides to roll out. He decides to throw the ball away. Smart play there. Honestly, that is a smart play. You don't want to take a big sack. There was nobody open. You're all running high hitches. You can live to survive another day there. Snaps the ball. He's looking. He has crazy catch, but is out of bounds. He actually had Max Reese there, but it's 4th and 4, and coach is going to go for it. Let's see what he does here. Jefferson snaps the ball. He's looking. He sees, the ball gets tipped as he throws the ball. So they are in field goal range. And I'm assuming they missed the field goal. But Alabama could not produce anything. And there's a minute and 50 seconds left. And they give it to Pippen. Pippen decides to run, gets up, and gets just a few yards. Alabama uses a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. Big Al hitting a stanky leg on him. So it is do or die right now. He's looking. He comes back across there, and the ball is fumbled. He was down. That should be a replay by the booth. We'll see what happens. I have no faith in it. So that is the game, folks. Alabama couldn't move down the field, and the Mississippi State Bulldogs knock off the #1 team in the nation. Guys, that is all the time I have for today. So if you are loving this series, please make sure you like, share, or subscribe. It is free and it costs nothing to do. It helps the channel greatly. This has been a fun ride. I love this series. I'm going to keep bringing it to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.